The biggest illness is mental illness. And the solution of this mental illness is stillness.
The stillness. So I have got this feedback from a lot of people that you don't care, you do what you want to do. And in my head, if I'm being very honest with you, my explanation is I want to do that gives me happiness and peace.
Correct. Peace you don't have to find. Peace is within. Still your mind. Like a lake. A lake is still. You drop a pebble,
There'll be ripples.
the ripples are your toxic thoughts.
You have to make I am in at this point on camera with 10 witnesses here.
Today is the best day of my life, right? That's all matters. What happened yesterday does not matter. What's going to happen tomorrow? I'm not even thinking about it.
Yeah.
If you look at me, I'm happy, or you think I'm not happy?
So content.
I'm content, and I think I'm the happiest man in the world. 4-word answer.
What is the answer?
4 words. Suno, sabki.
Kar apni, kar man ki.
See, I have not taken a holiday for 40 years. I do what I do 7 days a week, 18 hours a day. Thoughts, I told you, they pour like rain.
Yeah.
Have you ever enjoyed snowfall?
Yeah.
How do snowflakes fall on you?
So.
Do they make you wet?
No.
They don't make you wet.
Yeah, just a little bit.
This is consciousness. Consciousness is like a snowfall.
Like a slow dance. I'm not living for people.
Now, why should you?
Exactly. You don't post us. I'm not living for people. I don't want to say I'm hanging out with this one. Oh, I'm eating this. I don't want to do that. You want to do that, you show. I don't want to do that.
That will not give you peace.
Exactly. What gives me peace, I know, in mountains, in dogs, in animals, and trees.
There's always a solution. The challenge is to find it. The problem is, we don't find the solution. We think there's no solution.
Yeah.
And when you think there's no solution, the mind is in charge. The mind tells you, nahi hoga.
Wall kar deta hai na. My magical way from now on to finding solutions is getting in touch with you.
I don't pray to Shiva anymore. I pray through Shiva. I don't pray to
Shiva.
I pray through. Because where is Shiva?
In us.
It's called Shivoham, 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 Shivoham.
The world is so nice. I really wish the entire world was exactly like these talks, like nice, don't hurt anyone, be kind, and it's karma, and all good things, bad things, everything's karma.
This world is actually very beautiful.
What is it that you want out of life?
I want out of life. I want to be a divine instrument, which I am. I want to live as a divine instrument.
Enlighten people, find their purpose.
And do the divine will. I am nothing. I say, मैं क्या हूँ कुछ भी नहीं, सब कुछ तू ही है प्रभु, तुम बिन मैं क्या कुछ भी ना. If you didn't come or you didn't build all of this, you know what I mean? Like if you'd be a 9 to 5. A lot of people think you're talking about it because you make hundreds of crores, man. What if you're not rich man?
Yeah,
Ramana Maharshi did not have any money, he became enlightened. Adi Shankar didn't have money. Vivekananda was not money, he was an industrialist. See, it hardly matters where you're coming
from.
What matters is for you to pause and find out the cause of your existence. Everyone on earth in terms of human has a higher purpose. Everyone, he, she, me, you, everybody has only one purpose. And that purpose is to discover our purpose of who we are. And we are all one. Who we are. Who we are and why we are here. I will ping you very often. Please be prepared. I have a problem. I have a question. You will get my answer promptly. Thank you. AiR.
Atman in Ravi.
Happpiness ambassador.
A spiritual mentor.
Transformational author.
And a philanthropist.
Great evening and welcome to another amazing chit chat with Pooja Chopra. Pooja, namaskar and welcome to you. So I am going to quickly give you a little bit about Pooja. Pooja Chopra, she's an Indian actress and model and best known for winning the Femina Miss India World and making history
as the first Indian to receive the Beauty with a Purpose title at the Miss World 2009. Congratulations.
So when I won Miss India, 2009, so Times of India got an official email letter from CM's office. He was the CM of Gujarat at that time, 2009. So that we would officially love to invite Pooja Chopra and her mother to meet Narendra Modi ji. So at that time, honestly, I was 20, 21, or very naive child only, not exposed to anything. So at that time, my mindset was more towards Miss World because that's what I was preparing for. So the office told me that, we've got this invitation. So for me, it was just meeting another CM, meeting another governor, meeting another minister, because as a Miss India, that's what you do.
You did so many.
That's what you do. So but no one else had invited mum and me. It was always Pooja Chopra. He invited mum and me. So we both went, spent good 40 minutes, but striking personality, shining face, shining, matlab shining to a point that will blind you.
Okay.
You forget what he's talking, you just see his face, or maybe because my head was all Miss World, I think one of the questions I blurted out was, what do you use on your face? Because I wanted that glow and that shine for Miss World, right?
Yeah.
The only thing I could think, what does he use? I want to start using that, so my face shines like that at Miss World. So he said meditation.
Oh, you asked him the question?
Of course I asked him.
And he said meditation.
Answers can be silly, no question can be silly. And if you want to, put me in a box that I was asking Rahul also right now, and these girls also, that am I come across too naive or silly? If it is, that's how I am. I mean, you can judge me, but I have questions I'm going to be honest about. I don't care. So I asked him, in fact, I asked him twice, because first time he said meditation.
Again you asked him?
Yeah, because it did not fill into my answer, because I was like, what?
You thought क्या meditation से कैसे होगा?
हाँ, मतलब कैसे होगा? It's unreal, unbelievable. I said, then again after some time I was like, tell me na really. And I said I want, I'm asking you because of Miss World. I told him that. So he started laughing more. He's like, अरे सच्ची I'm telling you. कभी-कभी तो मुझे जो लाइफ बॉय मिल जाए, मेरे को रिंडी मिल जाए, मैं रिंडी लगा लेता हूँ, 2 दिन तो मुंह भी नहीं देता, I don't care. It is only meditation. And then I was like, we didn't tell. But it was very good conversation. He did mention, he said that I'm very proud of you. Gujarat में लड़कियों को, I mean, there is a lot of female feticide, and we would maybe invite you and your mother, both of you, because you guys are sources of inspiration. I just wanted to, congratulate you, how far you've come. It's very commendable. And I said, I'm ready. In my head, honestly, it'll sound weird, but okay, fine, just another thing. Then mummy and he had a better, more matured conversation, because I was just like...
But do you believe what he said?
Meditation. Hoga yaar.
Let me tell you one thing.
मेरे से तो नहीं होती meditation.
I'll explain to you what it is now. It's not just meditation. Meditation क्या है? Not meditation guys, बैठ जाओ, put a spine erect, sit like this, and your mind is wandering all over the place.
Yeah,
that's not meditation.
Yeah, mind not wandering.
Meditation is to still that rascal monkey mind. You can keep your eyes open if you like. You can be watching the waves of an ocean. You can be watching a candlelight, whatever you're doing. But you're trying to watch those thoughts that are coming tick, 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 tick.
So no thoughts, or watch the thoughts?
When the thoughts are too many, you're watching those thoughts. As you're watching those thoughts, those thoughts become embarrassed. And those thoughts... The mind, the thoughts are nothing, but those toxic thoughts we call it the mind. Actually, there's no mind. But those toxic thoughts, when you start observing fear, worry, stress, you start watching, you go to a state of consciousness. This meditation leads to that contemplation. Therefore, meditation leads to Pirlu. Pirlu means P-I-R-L-U.
L-U?
Yeah. Pirlu means purification. That leads to illumination on the face that you saw.
Yeah.
Purification, illumination, realization, liberation and unification. So this is a scientific method. Just to connect quickly, and then I want you to ask your questions. People today in this world, what is the biggest illness?
Mental illness.
Mental illness is the world's biggest illness.
Yeah, true.
And what is the solution?
No, mind.
The biggest illness is mental illness.
Yeah.
And the solution of this mental illness is stillness.
Stillness.
If there is stillness, there will be no illness.
Are you telling me that, okay, for how long can you sit without having any thoughts?
You don't need to sit without having any thoughts like that. This is the problem.
Then
You just need to stop the toxic mind from ruining your life. People are ready to commit suicide. People are in depression. So many Bollywood people are talking openly. What is depression? You know?
depression is thinking about the past, anxiety is about the future, something like that.
Depression is aggression. Depression is aggression of the mind. When the mind goes, you become depressed. And then you're dead. And then you're ready to commit suicide. Therefore, learn the art of peace. And peace, you don't have to find. Peace,
Acceptance, no, it's just
peace you don't have to find. Peace is within. Still your mind. Like a lake. A lake is still. You drop a pebble,
there'll be ripples.
those ripples are your toxic thoughts.
Okay, so when I sit and meditate in the morning, or rather try to meditate, then there are toxic thoughts as such, but I don't know what is the term, but there are thoughts definitely. Okay, I have to do this, I have to go here, but how will I reach here at 2? Should I reach at 12:30? Oh no, I'm not supposed to think, I'm supposed to concentrate on breathing. Then one inhale breath, I'll concentrate, exhale पे फिर नहीं यार पर फिर उतने बजे नहीं पहुंच पाऊंगी, I should reach 10 minutes early. Oh my god, no. So it's always thinking, planning, oh that mail has to be replied to, oh that meeting, oh that message, oh my god, and then suddenly 3-4 minute के बाद में तो mobile ले रहे हो कुछ, you know, I'm putting some. Is this toxic?
No. This is
Thoughts.
rapid thinking.
Yeah.
Rapid thinking
This is
a symptom of the mind coming into your life. You need to slow down the pace. You can think. I'm not saying don't think. Now look at it. If you have tuck, then can you do the job properly? You sometimes think you're efficient with so many thoughts, but cannot be. Imagine those thoughts coming to you one by one. You do an amazing job.
One by one, no.
नहीं होता है ना, ऐसा नहीं होता
how?
है. But that's the way to do. That's consciousness. Because the illness is coming because of these bombarded thoughts. I told you, they pour like rain.
Yeah.
Have you ever enjoyed snowfall?
Yeah.
How do snowflakes fall on you?
So,
Do you make you wet?
no.
They don't make you wet.
Yeah, just a little bit.
This is consciousness. Consciousness is like a snowfall.
Like a slow dance. But how? What? You can't be like, oh, don't come now. Wait for 20 seconds, then come. You can't. How?
It is sadhana. It is your practice. When you start practicing, I tell people, just do simple thing. Every hour, you're a very hectic, active girl, right?
Yeah.
Every hour, O.M.M. Om. Om means O.M.M. means 1 minute meditation. O.M.M. is 1 minute
meditation.
For 1 minute, stop everything.
So I will stop everything, but this will not stop, na?
It will stop. If you have when you stop everything, okay. Do you know why this works? Because we are opening the 5 doors of this.
Which are the 5 doors?
Eyes, nose, ears, tongue and skin. There are 5 sense organs.
But they are always on, you can't shut them
But
down.
there's 1 minute, no. Everything off. Don't see, don't keep fidgeting with your phone, don't keep smelling which fragrance is coming, don't keep eating one vada pav in between.
It'll still come.
No, I'm telling you, this is the method. How cannot come?
It does in the morning.
If
I sit
after-
like this, it comes.
When it comes, tell it, hey bandar, chale ja. Watch it, observe it. When you keep observing it, you keep watching it, it will stop coming.
It'll stop.
200%.
How long does
Because
that take?
it doesn't exist. See, try to understand, get to the point. I asked you, what is the color of the mind? What is coming is not the mind. What is coming actually?
Toxic
Thoughts. So what are you trying to do? Did I ask you about a river? Suppose there's a flood. When the flood is there, can you build a dam?
How you'll
When the
be-
flood is happening?
No.
You can't.
Before, after.
But if you build a dam, then will the flood come?
No, it'll obstruct it.
So when are you going to build this dam? You have not built the dam. So what's the problem with you? The gushing river, every morning when you're waking up, the river is gushing.
But it's actually helping me also because it helps me plan the day better.
No, but you can do 10 times better in consciousness.
But then I'm doing things.
Nah, so you just try. You try until everything stop.
Okay.
This is a state of consciousness.
I try
This is not my creation. This is what is said in The scriptures, hundreds. That's why it says everywhere they say, Om Shanti Shanti. What is this meaning? If you want peace, I tell people where there is a peace of mind, a small peace of mind, there can be no peace of mind. because of the mind, when the mind comes, there is no peace.
Monkey, yeah.
And when the peace comes,
Then the mind
there
won't
is
be
no
there.
mind.
The mind won't be there.
So either this is full of mind or full of peace. If it is full of peace, then there's no mind. If it is full of mind, then there's no peace.
Okay, now since you're so pretty well versed, you know quite a few people in our industry, right? You know how it works. You know there's parties, there's networking, there's in fact more than people meeting in the day, because everyone's busy, narrations, meetings, shootings, rehearsals, workshops, practices. You usually catch up, network, meet people, get to know them at night.
Correct.
Right? Dinners, parties, evening outs. Now everybody I have met so far in the almost a decade long time that I've been in this industry have time and again told me, how can you not network? How can you not go out meet people? Now my problem is, you have to help me here. I know it's a very personal choice, but I'm not able to dissect it. Like I told you very clearly, my ambition, my goal, my ambition, my passion, my junoon was Miss India. It was never acting, ever. Acting happened. This is all bonus right now. I had never thought of this kind of fame, money, accolades, whatever it is, the kind of people I'm working with, films, everything is bonus. So am I satisfied with this bonus, and that's why I'm not pushing it? Because then I know that is what's supposed to be done to maybe go on to the other level that people perceive as success. But doing this, I know, doesn't make me happy. If I go out to parties, I'm not joking. So I love, so I sleep at 10. But if we have conversations like this, I can be up all night. But you dim the light, you get alcohol, you have 20, 30 people here, and I'll be in a corner and I've passed out. So when I have put myself at parties or social gatherings of this sort, I have literally in my head, if I'm being clear, taken a gun, shot myself, and I'm like, why am I here? What am I doing here?
Why are you doing that?
Exactly.
Explain.
I don't. So drive nahi hai, kuch karna nahi hai, to kyun ho idhar? You know what I'm saying?
Do you want to network or you don't want to network?
I can't put myself through that. I love meeting people, talking to people,
so
but
see,
not this.
This is exactly the difference between mind and consciousness. Now, if you ask the same question in consciousness, you will get a different answer. Ready? Ready?
Okay.
Now we are not, now because what your mind is telling, your mind is saying, अरे जाना है, ये करण जौहर ने पार्टी किया है, फिर जाना है, फिर शराब पीना है, फिर नाचना है, ये हाँ हो हे, फिर 12 बजे, 1 बजे, 2 बजे, 3 बजे, I'll be sloshed, then I go home. This is your mind. Now you take it reverse and say, I want to network, but I don't want to get sloshed. So I'm going to carry a gin, a lemon.
No, I don't drink,
You
so
don't
that's
drink.
not,
Okay.
yeah,
But
that's how
I'm not going to go there and spend 5-6 hours with all these people.
I've never done that, but even to put myself through an hour is
Why?
this.
If you're not going there, you're going there to network. See, this decision you have to be clear. Do I need that network? Okay, let me tell you something. You look at me, I'm happy, or you think I'm not happy?
You're content.
I'm content, and I think I'm the happiest man in the world. But I have stopped going to any party for 10 years.
But this is, I wouldn't. That's because you're at this level.
I'm a member of YPO. Have you heard of YPO?
Yeah.
Young Presidents
Organization.
So we are the who's who of India.
Correct.
I'm a life member. I've paid up everything. Big parties free. Ambani's, Birla's, all of them.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I don't go for any party. Now, I don't feel I miss it.
But it's not a prerequisite to the industry or the work that you're doing. In my case, it's very different.
So I'm saying, that's why you be very clear. Is it a prerequisite that you should network in that?
Apparently.
Then you should. But not do it the way which you are not liking it.
I don't like it.
But you're just going there with an objective. If I have to go for a wedding of my sister's son, I will fly to Hong Kong for 5 hours, go for the wedding for 5 minutes, and fly back 5 hours. They say, please don't come. So all I'm telling you is, if you have to network at an important party, don't go to party. Go very clearly, walk in with consciousness, Okay, hi guys, how are you? Tuck. Okay, I met this, and you're out. If there's a networking opportunity, you met some important people, you had to meet some director, you had to meet some music director, you had to meet an actor, you had to meet an opportunity. Be in consciousness. Go in there and go out of there. You can do it, and you not feel lousy the way you're feeling, because you don't want to be there till 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock.
The point here is, AiR, I don't feel like going. The entire ordeal of even getting ready and going through that commute to reach is that also is an ordeal for me. How I want a bag work is, you call my agency, I will come there, I will audition, I will do your reading, and
So is it workable?
to date,
Yeah. Is it workable?
date whatever. It is workable, but maybe it is not getting me to a point or a level that I think I deserve because I have the potential.
Then I think if I was this question has to be answered by your intellect.
That's what I said. That
so see,
it's a very
let me tell you one more
question,
thing.
But I don't have an answer.
Let me tell you one more thing. When the mind, okay, when people drink, you've seen people drink.
Yeah.
How they talk to you after they drink.
It's fun.
Yeah. You know why? Because they have lost their ability to discriminate. They can sometimes they'll be mad, crazy. They look such intelligent people. They're drunk.
Yeah.
They're sloshed.
Yeah.
So when the mind is active, the intellect is inactive. Intellect is a source of discrimination. So when you want to discriminate, you have to switch off your mind. If I were you, if I have to go I will not go for every party. I will not go for some faltu party. You see, in your state, what do you start thinking? If I start going one party, then he will ask me why I'm not coming. Then tomorrow somebody asks me why iske party mein tu aayi, mere party mein kyun nahi aayi? This is the mind.
Yeah.
You discriminate. I will go only to 1, 3, 7. Rest I won't go.
Do I have to go?
Huh?
Do I have to go?
If you want that networking opportunity, I don't want it. I don't go.
You
I
don't
also
need
lose.
it as well.
Huh?
You don't need it as well, right?
Why? I also get it. If I get the networking opportunity, I could be a speaker at Harvard's tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I don't care. I don't want it. But
you said your purpose is to enlighten people
so
and for them to
other ways
find
to do
purpose.
it. I'm finding for example, today I want to speak to Pooja Chopra. But if Pooja Chopra tells me if you want to just come to Bollywood and come and drink with me, I say I'm sorry, I can't.
Yeah. On your terms.
So
you have your terms, my terms are this, but again, it's restricting me to a point.
So I'm telling you, be very much an answer. I can't. I'm only telling you.
I get your point.
There is an answer.
Yeah.
Your answer is not my way or the highway. It's not.
It's in between. It's
find
a conscious
that
decision.
Right now, I think you're not in that. You're doing this extreme, that extreme.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So be in consciousness. Don't miss the opportunity. If I were you, I'm not telling you. If I were you, I wouldn't miss the opportunity. But I would not get lost in this garbage. Because ultimately...
So, but if that is not your ultimate goal, then why are you still running the race? Does it make sense at all?
Who, you or me, you're saying?
Generally.
Therefore, there's no race to run.
There's no?
There's no race to run at all. Therefore, life is about living it in this moment. For me, for example, today is the best day of my life, right? That's all matters. What happened yesterday does not matter. What is going to happen tomorrow? I'm not even thinking about it.
Yeah.
When you're in mind state all the time, we are shuttling. Then
You're nowhere.
You're losing the beauty of this
Today,
moment.
this right now. But if this is not the end goal, pieces, purposes, then why this race?
This is very important. See, Pooja, I was going to open, I told you, a Disney World. Did I tell you? Why did I not do it?
Why?
Because I would have, suppose I have 500 crores. From 500 crores, I would have 5,000 crores.
Correct, absolutely.
How would it change my life? Can I wear 2 shoes? I can wear a better Dolce & Gabbana t-shirt, or I can wear a...
But that's what everybody does.
Why are we wearing these brands? For what?
They feel nice.
No, actually to impress others.
No.
If you're wearing a brand, I said.
But
If you're
the
wearing a
quality
good-
is actually nice.
Okay, but if most people
Huh.
are wearing clothes sometimes, not which feel good and look good on them. They are wearing things because others get impressed.
That's what social media has done. That's exactly what social media has done. People want to eat, travel, wear, only to show others and not for yourself. That is funny. This is so strange.
Hypocrisy.
This is so strange because just yesterday I had an argument with a very close friend of mine. We were driving to this lunch place and he said, I put stories, I tag you, you don't even share. I said, because I don't want to show people who am I hanging with, what am I eating, where I am going. So he's like, नहीं करना चाहिए. I said, क्यों तुझे करना है तू कर. You want to do it, you show. Yes, if I wasn't in this business, trust me, I don't think I would have even been on social media. You would have probably seen special moments on media. Otherwise, because what I'm eating, where I'm going, where I'm traveling, who I'm meeting is for me, yes, unless it's work. Work related will be there.
So look how beautifully you said just now. So social media is no social media or full social media? No. In between.
Yeah, you figured it out.
You got it right. You got.
Yeah, I'm so easy.
So you're not.
I'm such a book.
So now you're not using social media in a way you can use social media.
Yeah, I know.
But don't lose to social media. You use.
I don't want to just work and then.
No, but you want.
I know.
Pooja Chopra, you want to make a difference in this world. You want to be a divine instrument. How will you be a divine instrument? So, you have some fantastic energy in you. Now you have to use this energy. But we set our terms in consciousness, and you cannot set terms in mind state. Because the mind will make you waver.
Yeah.
The ripples. Remember the ripples of the lake?
Yeah.
You need to. I will post this because this is fantastic, and I will not post this, and I will do this, and not do this, and I will go for this networking event, and I will not go for this event. I don't care a shit about who says what, because that's not.
That I don't care anyway. That I've never cared.
But
I don't. Also, okay, sorry. Is it a bad thing? Because a few friends have pointed it out that maybe for your own good or not for your own good, you really don't care about other people's opinions. It could be social media validation. It could be, like I said, everybody, like from my agency, managers, other directors, friends in the industry. Pooja, you have to go socialize. But I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to do it. So I have got this feedback from a lot of people that you don't care. You do what you want to do. And in my head, if I'm being very honest with you, my explanation is, I want to do that gives me happiness and peace.
Correct.
If you ask me to do A, but I don't want to do A, but if you think it's good for me, but I still feel I don't want to do it, I will not do it.
Absolutely right. You know the answer to this?
Yeah, is it?
4-word answer.
What is the answer?
4 words. सुनो सबकी.
करो अपनी, करो मन की. बट मम्मी तो वही इट कम्स बैक टू दिस ओनली ना. मम्मी से सॉरी बोला है, मैंने गलती नहीं की, मैं क्यों सॉरी बोलना. बड़े हैं तो
no need.
So
no need. But you agree to this. सुनो सबकी.
Yeah, that's what I do.
The problem is, अगर आप सबको सुन, if you are not doing सुनो सबकी, then what's happening? Then your ego thinks I am it. Then you are losing.
No. I listen. I listen. I ask.
Yeah.
Do I want to put myself through this? No, it's not worth it. I'm not doing
it. And suppose you listen to something 10 times, you have to listen again 11th time? Then you can choose not to listen. You don't have to listen.
I don't let it reach 10 times. I'm like, shut them.
I'm saying, look, one time maybe too little. 1, 2, 3 baar.
2-3 times.
2-3 times, you know this guy is going to talk rubbish. If you go.
Exactly the conversation. Yesterday it actually turned out into an argument. I said, I'm not living for people.
Why should you?
Exactly. Then like, you don't post. I said, I'm not living for people. I don't want to say, I'm hanging out with this one. I'm eating this. I don't want to do that. Pooja, you want to do that, you show. I don't want to do that.
That will not give you peace.
Exactly. What gives me peace, I know, is mountains and dogs and animals and trees. Then why am I?
You saw the animals that we have here?
Yeah, of course. I said, where do you work? They said, yeah. I said, no. Where do you work? So, this is holiday. Where do you work? She said, here only. I said, if I want to work like this over here. She said, 12 hours you work. We work here. I said, I would have been here 24 hours. There are ducks, there are dogs.
Sometimes they don't understand. This is paradise, right?
This is heaven. This is for me heaven. I want to die and be at a place where there are animals, there are trees, there are gardens, there are dogs. I don't want anything else. So that's heaven.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, that's why you don't want anything else. Clearly, if I was you, I would have also been in the same bliss.
Look at this. We've created this out of consciousness, right? It was just a terrace, a barren terrace.
But then you didn't start like so. So for us, you probably must have even figured, because mom obviously had to start from scratch, right? We, for lack of better words, me and Didi हर साल 2 साल में हमारा बैग भरते थे कि अब मासी के घर रहेंगे 1 साल, अब मामा के घर रहेंगे 1 साल, अब नानी के घर रहेंगे. You know what I mean?
Very tough challenge in life.
Extremely.
Yeah, but now everything is sorted, right?
Yeah, touch wood.
Your
So
sister is sorted. your mother.
Touch wood. Bombay maybe have a house, two houses.
No. I mean, not only in terms of financially. Overall, life is sorted.
Not for my mom, strangely.
Why?
Because, so I think it's so deeply ingrained, the times that the uncertainty she's been through. She's over 70 now.
Insecure or what?
I think so. She still can't leave her job.
She still works.
She still works. So she's been in the hospitality industry for 40 years. During COVID, I think
What
it's
stops
become...
you from making her stop work?
Oh, we've had arguments and fights.
No
and
argument and fights.
नहीं बहुत ज़्यादा. So Didi and me are like stop, and she's like, no, मुझे किसी पे भारी नहीं पड़ना है. Yeah, I don't know if it's every mom thinks like that or it's just my mom. मुझे I feel like what भारी नहीं. Till my last breath I want to work. And if she's at home, so during COVID, only the first COVID, she was in Pune. She was handling 6 branches in Pune. She's 21 years mainland China. And she's already over 60 during COVID. So we literally had to beg mainland China. She's alone over there. She's over 60. Can you like let her go now? She's been there 21 years. They were also a little skeptical, but then of course they were like senior citizens. So we got her to Bombay. First COVID, she was with us. Didi stays separately. Didi is married, happily married. I stay separately. So mummy was with both of us, but she would snap at us. And we knew that she's getting irritable because she's not working. All of us, my Jiju, my niece, my Didi, my mummy, Nani, everyone is at home. Can you imagine? She's a pure vegetarian. Pure vegetarian. अभी भी कहाँ job करती हैं? So she tried because she's senior citizen. COVID में हर दुकान होता है ना जाके मैं job कर लूँ. They're like अरे senior citizen क्या job कर लूँ? दीदी का एक friend who has a fish की दुकान. कच्चा fish. बंद होता है ना? It's not even खुला. बंद, that smell.
And she's working there.
She's working there. So when she joined that also, that guy is, he said, I'm not going to name him, he said, Shubhra, don't mind, आंटी है, सीनियर सिटीजन है, मेरी मम्मी की उम्र की है, तो इतना बोल रही है तो मैं 1 हफ्ता रखता हूँ, but I don't think
she will suit her.
Suit her, vegetarian है, she's senior citizen, but ठीक है, you are saying तो तेरे respect के लिए, I'll keep her 1 week. Today, you ask that guy, it's been what, 4 years now? You ask that guy कि अगर मम्मी ने अरे आंटी निकल जाएगी मैं शटर डाउन कर दूंगा, पूना जा रही है आंटी, पेरिस जा रही है, जहां जा रही है दुकान वहीं खुलेगी, बिकॉज आंटी के बगैर दुकान नहीं चली. The kind of sincerity and honesty and blood and sweat that woman gives in her job is unmatchable.
Okay. But she's 70 now, right?
Over 70.
So if I were you,
but no, you can't.
No. If I were you, I would give her a job in something that was my passion, which she could be peacefully handling. For example, if there was a home for 10 children or something like that, which we could work out on. My father did not want to stop working till he was 77. At 77, my father was working in a retail shop, opening a shop. I made him close by telling him, you need to go to Switzerland, you need to go here. I changed his whole mindset. And then I made him close at 77. Now last 8 years, he's the happiest man. I understand exactly. Your mom cannot sit and do nothing.
She can't.
So you have to keep her engaged.
Yeah.
For example, you like these girl children projects.
Yeah.
Suppose you create a project where she gets a job, but her job is looking after something in an NGO or something. I'm just talking out of the box. Then she will not have to go to a fish shop. Which is you and me knows as you're talking, it's not the best thing that can happen.
But she rather, even if she has high fever, boiling fever, she'd rather be there than be at home.
But give her a job which can meet your passion and give her an occupation. She wants an occupation. She wants to be occupied. And you can tell her, Mama, don't tell her, you will say, Mama, please, mere liye karo na. I'm opening something for girls, for example. So like we have an NGO here. Suppose you want to open in Bombay something, we can help you. We can take a place on rent and do it, and your mom can become the warden, and she can run it.
You think she'll agree?
If we request her.
So I had given her an option. Ki Mama, her people skill is amazing. Interpersonal skill is outstanding. Also, she's very simple. So you simple woman, motherly. Everybody kind of connects with her. That's why people don't let go of her, especially her employers. So, Mummy ko I had given her a rather an offer, कि Ma, you become my manager. The way you negotiate.
But she doesn't want to do
She's
that.
like, no, she doesn't want to do it.
Because of two reasons. Sometimes they don't want to get involved in your work.
Yeah.
They don't want to get I don't want to and spoil the relationship of you, and she wants your independence. She doesn't want to interfere in your space.
Interesting.
Or she doesn't like that being in that industry. But if you tell her, I'm doing a project which is very dear to my heart, please take it.
Of course she knows, she's aware of it.
Then she'll take care of it.
You think so?
Of course, 100%. And we can move to the next question, but I'm happy to help you on this if it works. Because
You have to make I am in at this point on camera with 10 witnesses here. I am in.
So let's do a
Good
charity.
luck, Mum.
Let's do a charity work in Bombay. Let's tell her to help us find a small place.
You have to convince
Yeah, we'll
her.
do. We can do it.
You have to convince her
No,
first.
we'll do it. We'll meet her and do it.
That is literally climbing K2
So we'll do one thing.
Mount Kailash, which no
Do
one has
one thing.
climbed.
Get her for 2 days to Bangalore to see our home.
Okay.
On a Saturday, Sunday, get her to Bangalore. She will see our home. Her heart will melt, and
Yeah.
then she will say, "Okay."
I'll tell you, so I had taken her on her 60th birthday. Didi and me had contributed and we had taken her to Maldives. Okay? 2 nights, water villa. First day, okay. Second day, क्या करना है? मैं कहा, क्या मम्मा chill. What is chill? मम्मा chill. मैं कहा मम्मा मछलियाँ देखो कहाँ देख ली हरे रंग की काले रंग की अब क्या करना है? She doesn't like holidays at all. You tell her to miss work for anything, she will not miss work. So if you're telling me, call her to Bangalore for 2 days, she's not going to
No,
come.
it's work. It's if we've been invited. No, like
This feels really cathartic and nice that my mom will be involved in something that means so much to both of us, right?
see in life. I always believe there's always a solution. The challenge is to find it. The problem is we don't find the solution. We think there's no solution.
Yeah.
And when you think there's no solution, the mind is in charge. The mind tells you nahi hoga.
वो wall कर देता है ना.
So then, that's when again you go to consciousness, you activate intellect, you discriminate, you choose. And then you're sorted. This is a solution for anything in life. I tell people, the people come to me and say, I have a problem. I give them a problem sheet. The problem sheet says, 1, what is your problem? So you write down the problem. For example, mom is not willing to stop working. What is the cause of the problem? She doesn't want to sit idle. She wants to be very occupied. She likes retailing. She will be, okay.
Service industry,
What
insecurity.
what are the 4 possible solutions? 1, 2, 3 and 4, we write 4 solutions. By the time you write the problem sheet, your problem is solved.
But how will the solutions come?
Because when you put the problem in writing, the problem and the cause, the solutions will flow. This is a magical way of doing it.
My magical way from now on to finding solutions is get in touch with you. Deal with it. This is my problem.
So take my number and...
Of course I will. You think I won't? Of course I will. You will be on my SOS. I have a problem.
See, my purpose is to help people discover their purpose. Whether it's a mom who's 70 plus or somebody who's in Bollywood, we all have one purpose. And unfortunately, we are lost. Either because we are drunk, we don't know to think, or we are in the mind state, or we are under the influence of our ego, or the influence of some person. There's different reasons why we are in jail. People become paupers. Pauper means you become a prisoner.
Poor, yeah.
Popper. You become a prisoner because of people, pleasure, or possessions. One of these 3 things make you a pauper.
People,
Pleasure or possessions. Sometimes you're so addicted to what you possess
yeah.
that possession starts to possess you.
Yeah. You hold on to it tightly. Becomes your identity. No, but so you're saying if something bad happens to you, it's not you were meant to learn something, it is that it was your karma, right? That was one of the things.
You can't, it is a thorn in my garden. The thorn didn't come from nowhere. The Bible says, as you sow, so shall you reap. It's a law. See, if I take your glass.
पर मैंने कभी इतना बुरा तो किसी के साथ नहीं किया, अगर मुझे शायद तो बहुत बुरा हुआ होगा.
अभी नहीं किया ना.
You're saying पिछले जन्म में?
तभी किया ना. Okay, let me ask you a question. If I die now, will karma wait for me? सब अपना karma खत्म करो, खत्म, फिर मारो. Like that, or death happens all of a sudden?
Sudden.
So what happened to all today's karmas?
What happens?
Spending, na? Good or bad? If you have bad karma, you have lohe ki hatkadi. If you have good karma, you have sone ki hatkadi.
But it's Hatkadi, still it's a Hatkadi.
Because you have to come back.
But you won't always come back, no?
If you don't have karma.
How would you know if now you have...
I don't have karma.
How can you be
Because I'm not this fellow. This fellow may have karma.
Yeah,
But I'm not this fellow.
But how do you know you're going to come back or not?
Because I don't exist.
But the spirit...
This fellow
soul-
will die.
Yeah.
And the mind and ego that comes back doesn't exist for me. So who will come
But the
back?
soul, the
Soul, what is the soul? The soul is like this. Suppose-
You have all my answers in your pocket.
This is you and me.
Yeah.
Right now, this balloon was dead. I blew air into it because
Yeah.
it has life now.
Yeah.
If today I die, my soul leaves, and you die, your soul leaves. What happens to two souls? Do they go like bhoot somewhere?
No, like two things. I
What
think
happened to the
either
air? What happened to
gone,
air in
no?
this balloon and this balloon? Where's the air now?
Gone.
Is it separate? I'll give 10 crores.
No.
Give me blue hawa separately, give me white hawa separately.
It's come back.
Please read, if you can read this. Oh, this is better.
Air inside this balloon will merge with air that's everywhere. So will your soul.
So when your soul leaves you, the Atma becomes one with Paramatma.
But then if I have to come back, then it has to again leave.
You cannot come back if you realize you are not you. If you realize you are the Atma, you will never come back. That is moksha.
Yeah.
That is mukti,
Mukti,
nirvana. You don't come back. You become one with the divine.
Yeah. But it really happens.
If you are able to understand what I'm saying, at death, the Kathopanishad says one of two things happens. Reincarnation or realization.
Realization is mukti.
Realization, I am not this fellow. I changed my name to a funny name, AiR.
Air.
Why?
I was thinking, but I was like, maybe because he feels that he's everywhere. But he's nowhere because you can't see it. But he's still everywhere. It's omnipresent.
We are all part of that one
Yeah.
Supreme.
So you believe in energy, you believe in God, do you because I know you do.
You saw the Shiva statue?
Yeah.
I built that 30 years back. Can you believe I built that? How many people will build a statue like this?
No, individually.
It means I had no money, I had no land, I had nothing. I built money, I made money, I got a land, I got an architect, I individually did it.
But something made you do it, or you wanted
Just
to?
a flash.
That
I
you
had
have
faith.
to do it.
I had an idea, I had a vision. A vision came, God said, do it.
But you were sleeping and like you had
Not
like
sleeping, I was awake. I was awake and I got a vision. I was a Shiv Bhakt. And I was, for 40 years, I used to believe in Shiva, Om Namah Shivaya. Now I don't believe in Om Namah Shivaya. I don't pray to Shiva anymore. I pray through Shiva. I don't pray to.
Shiva. You
I pray through.
Shiva.
Because where is Shiva?
in us.
It's called Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. Shivoham means I am nothing. Only Shiva is.
The world is so nice. I really wish the entire world was exactly like these talks, like nice, don't hurt anyone, be kind, and it's karma, and all good things, bad things, everything's karma.
This world is actually very beautiful. Who is making it the way it is? Who is creating war in Russia and Ukraine? Who is creating Gaza? Who?
Us only, no?
Why? I had a podcast with a Bollywood person a few days back. Hey, what do you want? Answer was, I want money. I want power. I want fame. So I let the podcast go. After half an hour I asked, what's the cause of all the war in Ukraine? And he said, money, power and fame.
What is it that you want out of life?
I want out of life. I want to be a divine instrument, which I am. I want to live as a divine instrument.
Enlighten people, find their purpose.
And do the divine will. I am nothing. I say, मैं क्या हूँ कुछ भी नहीं, सब कुछ तू ही है प्रभु, तुम बिन मैं क्या कुछ भी ना, लहर एक हूँ मैं प्रभु, आता मैं जाता प्रभु, तू है समुंदर सारा, तुझ में समाता प्रभु, तुझी से मैं आया कुछ भी ना. When you realize, Pooja, that we are the larger picture of this world, then life becomes beautiful. I don't need a
There's
vodka.
peace,
I don't
yeah.
need a vodka to get a kick. The kind of kick I have, no drink can give you the kick.
Yeah, it's just so happy and peaceful inside. You're just accepting peace and you're content and you're fine. But do you think, don't judge me, I'm asking you this.
Yeah.
Do you think you would still be in the space, mental space, spiritual space rather, that you're in right now, if you didn't come or you didn't build all of this? You know what I mean? Like if you would be a 9 to 5.
So a lot of people think you're talking all this because you made hundreds of crores, man. What if you're not rich man?
Yeah,
What
that's
if
that.
Ramana Maharishi did not have any money, he became enlightened. Adi Shankar didn't have money. Vivekananda was not an industrialist. See, it hardly matters where you are coming
from.
What matters is for you to pause and find out the cause of your existence.
What was that eureka moment? Like you said, enlightenment. When was that, when was that ding?
That realization.
Yeah. When was that moment? What happened?
It's called realization.
Yeah, what was that moment?
That I'm not Ravi.
But like I told you, my realization was crown, sash, and I have one. So what was that moment for you?
I was on flight AF192 from Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport to Bangalore on the 31st of August 2014.
Then what happened?
And 8 hours, the air hostess said, "What do you want to eat?" I said, "Nothing, just give me some coffee and water and coffee." And I kept on writing. One day I will die, but this guy will die. Then they will burn the body. But I'm not this body. This body came over 9 months. Who am I? I am that Atma. I am that soul. And then that moment came, I am not this. The next day in office, I came and told, I'm not signing any checks from today. They got mad. I said, no, 1st September, I stopped signing checks. 1 crore check, 2 crore check, signing, leasing the property, selling the property. I said, I give power of attorney. I'm not doing anything. It's called liberation. You are awakened. This moment in spirituality is called you are awakened. When you wake up to the reality, what the hell am I doing? If today somebody gives me 500 crores to start a business, will I start?
No, I don't think so.
I don't need it. But I enjoy going to places of peace. Every time I get my peak, I've been to the Maldives 70 times.
What? You don't have a citizenship yet? I bet they offered that to you.
I just go. I've been to Switzerland 50 times. So I find take my time. I need that space, I need peace. And that peace is the foundation of happiness. I can even go to a village and it's about being.
So that was that flight and a thought triggered and then you wrote and that's it.
From Ravi, I became AiR, Atma in Ravi. And when you become that, if you realize, Pooja Chopra
purpose.
is just an actor. I'm asking you, in Bollywood, if you're doing a movie with Shah Rukh Khan tomorrow, and you're his wife, somebody goes sleep with him in the house, which means that you are only his wife in the movie.
Yeah, real.
And after this movie is over,
Bye.
but you are thinking this world is real. You are thinking Pooja Chopra is real. Pooja Chopra is also one drama.
I'm a method actor.
Get you understanding? I thought you to give that example.
Yeah.
That example was just to tell you, to wake you up to say,
Understood.
this Pooja Chopra, one day she came, one day father told mother this, that happened, this drama happened, that drama. One day the show is going to be over. In the screen you will read
The end.
The end.
That's what Shakespeare rightly said. No, this world's a stage. We're all actors. We come play our parts and then
You
we
learned
go.
it, but you didn't realize it. When you realize it at the end, then you will understand that we are not actors that dance. Nothing happens by chance. We are something else. And when you realize that, from Pooja Chopra, you know what you become? You become a goddess. You become a divine soul. And then no pleasure nothing can give you the joy that when you look at the mirror, you say, I am not the one that I see. I am not this body.
And beyond.
How much time you're going to, I'm asking you, your beauty of your skin is going to last forever.
Oh, no.
Already you know the last 8 years, 10 years, how it changes. What then 10 years later? Find the purpose, find the purpose. And
But do you think everyone on earth in terms of human has a higher purpose? Everyone, he, she, me, you,
everybody has only one purpose. And that purpose is to discover our purpose of who we are. And we are all one.
who we are.
Who we are and why we are here.
Who we
have
are
to-
and why we are here.
Only two questions you have to answer.
Who I am and what is my purpose. Who I am, I figured. Thanks to
You're
you.
the soul in Puja.
Yeah.
You are SIP, S-I-P.
Yeah.
Soul in Puja.
Yeah,
and
that's
why you are here?
Purpose.
You are here to live the purpose and to become one with SIP. You are not here, okay, Jeena marana marana, Jeena, Jeena marana marana, Jeena. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, you want mukti. So maybe this girl child, since it's with me for so long and actually gives me so much peace, maybe that's my purpose.
Right now,
To be a torchbearer
the last thing I want to tell you, you're still taking care of so many girl children because they are girl children.
I'm discriminating, you think?
They are no.
That
That's okay, you can take care. But they are not girl children.
they're Atmas.
They are God.
Yeah.
From today,
Atma Suparmatma.
Vivekananda, you know what he said? Vivekananda said, Shiv Jnani Jan Seva. Vivekananda ye kaha, Dukhiyon ki seva, jo karta, wahi Shiv ko pata. You have to change just your view from I am serving the girl child to I am serving the God, the child that is God. If you see God in each one, you're through.
I feel I do it with a very selfish purpose because whatever I do, it gives me a lot of happiness.
Because you went
content.
through, because you felt you went through that. But when you realized you didn't go through that,
I went through that because I was supposed to do this.
so do it. But don't do it as I am doing it. Do it as
I like doing it.
No, see, the divine is using me as an instrument.
Medium. Yeah, that's what I said. Even Calcutta happened because maybe it was a way, a medium, to give mom what she deserves. And I'm not even halfway there. She deserves so much. I'm going to try my best to do whatever I can. But I will ping you very often. Please be prepared. I have a problem. I have a question.
You will get my answer promptly.
Thank you. And don't forget your promise. You said if mummy is not able to come here, which most probably would be the case, you promised that you're going to come to Bombay and convince her.
Convinced. Definite. Assured
Good
you.
luck. Good luck to you. You would need my luck
Let me tell you one
for
thing.
that.
Everything has a divine purpose. If your mom has to do something bigger, she will do it. Nothing in this world will
Can
stop.
stop her. Yeah, maybe you're the medium. Yeah.
So you fix that. We will fix a time.
Yeah.
And
That'll be great. This is probably the best blessing of my life for sure. I really mean it. You have no idea.
thank you.
Thank you
I
so
hope
much.
you enjoyed the conversation.
Oh my God, beyond. More than enjoyed. I think I'm going to sleep like this today. Ting! I'll have a halo on my head. Ting!
You have some divine energy in you. All I'm saying, my closing message, use this divine energy bigger. You are much bigger than Pooja Chopra.
I know, even I feel that.
Pooja Chopra is just
It's a
Miss India,
part.
Miss World.
It's a
na?
part. But there's
You
so much
can-
more that I want to do, I can do.
Your purpose of being Pooja Chopra.
Yeah, is much bigger.
So now discover that from today.
You're an instrument. You're the medium, you're an instrument.
So discover that purpose.
Yeah,
today.
let's discover that together. Yeah. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed watching the podcast. Every podcast will touch, trigger, and transform you till you reach that state of awakening. For that, you can join us on Zoom every evening at 8 and ask me any question live. And if you want to contact me, then I'm available on WhatsApp 98451 55555. Keep watching our podcast, for you will make the best of your life and you will discover peace, love, and bliss.